In this box we have the coop de ville that was pre-measured, pre-counted, everything is accounted for, to build a 8x12 chicken coop. We shipped it up this winter road season, and this is where it got dropped off, and then we're going to be picking it up and taking it to where we're going to build it.
My name is Robert Guilford, and I've been involved with the Four Arrows Regional Health Authority Food Security Program here, which has involved raising some chickens.
This is the second year of the chicken raising project, and the second year we're introducing layers, and these layers include receiving a coop, what we dubbed as the coop de ville.
The insulation for the walls and the ceiling.
A coop de ville, what we call it, it's not just a chicken coop, it is also a greenhouse. So we'll have meat birds, we'll have laying hens, and then also we'll have a greenhouse for starting your plants into your gardens.
I'm doing a shed over there, and then chickens right there.
My name's Helen Harper. I live in Wasagamack. I've been here for 23 years. I have 6 children. I have 5 grandchildren, and we're gonna be learning how to raise chickens as a family. You know, this is my first time raising chickens, and I don't know what to expect, really. I don't like cameras very much.
One of the big things that I found very, I think, impressive and also very comforting to know that these people came together. Our 3 communities that are accessible via boats, St. Theresa, Garden Hill, came here to Wasagamack to help Walter build this one coop and also get training on how to build their own coops back home.
They do like chicken, there's no two ways about it, but I mean, as far as buying it up here, it's quite expensive, and so if we can come up with innovative ways that they could raise chickens up here, the more the merrier, in my view.
When I was a lot younger than right now, we used to live on wild game, fish, moose meat, you name it, beavers and all those, the wild game that were abundant in the area at that time. Now they're not so abundant anymore. One of our mandates is to help our communities become healthier. We provide awareness and education and advice on the health issues. And one of them is the food security, because there's so many problems at this stage of life for these people. The stores, you know, because of high food costs and the freight that they have to ship food products in is very high, so they don't actually eat the right type of foods. Like, for instance, they eat processed foods mostly, and chips, drinks, all these things that aren't good for them. But everything else, like vegetables, the cost is too high.
So the idea is to alleviate some of those issues, get your fresh eggs, get your chicken, and some of the gardening happening for our communities. This is just little baby steps, little small steps, and hoping to last into the generations, if you will.
Just don't jab me and we'll be okay.
I'm Eliza Harper. I'm from St. Theresa Point, and I have like 10 kids. And I just had a baby. She's 2 weeks old. Soon I'll have 20 little chickens to raise too. So I can't wait. So I hope everybody comes to my home and see my chickens too. My boys went outside, they didn't close the door, and all the dogs ate all my chicken. They played with all my chickens, so all the chicken parts were everywhere. Sad, mad, and I don't know.
And when you're on the edge, you want to stay away from the edge, so you're better off to come over a little bit and angle.
My name is Jason Mason. I'm from St. Just Point, Manitoba. I'm going to be taking care of chickens for the summer. Probably build my own sort of little portable coop. A lot of people are getting diabetic, like myself. I'm diabetic. I think that's part of the reason I didn't get enough healthy food. My brother, he's only 20, just found out as well that he has diabetes.
Diabetes is one of the biggest problems we have anywhere. As we were told, we were more susceptible to diabetic problems as Aboriginal people. That's one of the things we need to educate our people on is the proper diet, exercise. Chicken is one of the healthy foods that we should eat, along with fish.
Little guy. Going home, go to mom and go sleep. Go get your grandpa.
Okay, you got a couple of folks coming. We'll stand this one up here. And so the idea is that if you have the drinker up there, then they come up there and they have a poop right in one place all the time, which I have a tray that we'll build tomorrow. That you just take that tray out and you can, spread it on the garden. It's really rich in nitrogen.
My career is being a heavy equipment operator. Do a lot of landscaping, so this is something I would like to do for my family, like gardening and raising chickens. Hopefully I'll get some goats, pigs, or cows. I'd be the first one up here to do all that, so I'm basically learning as I go.
My name is Alec Keno. I'm from Garden Hill, Island Lake, Manitoba. I'm willing to learn how to raise chickens. But so we don't want to get chicken. I was just thinking they want chicken. I think they want to help us by not going to the store for eggs or something like that every day. Because the eggs are very expensive in the stores.
And basically there'll be a door here into the chickens, and this is where the chickens they'll spend the night here on a roost. So it kind of works out as a carpentry workshop for them, so that if they even wanted to build a house, there's not much difference between building this coop de ville than building their house.
I would build a hotel and a store or a house and a garage.
Walking upon this land, out there in the wild.
You ever seen live chickens?
No, just on pictures, yeah.
Standing by the stream, watching the water fall, so I heard Mother Nature sing. Running in the wild, running free. Standing in the wild, standing free. Looking at the stars shining bright. Yes,
option. Byron Beardy what's in decent chadze go 4 hours down in Chui.
Donna's tried one way anyhow of raising chickens here, and really happy with the way it's worked out. Quite amazed, actually. It's great to see.
I'm very excited, you know, to see all the number of birds that Red Sucker Lake has first year. So if you want to come down and see the process, you're more than welcome.
What make it just a
How come they're killing it?
foot long?
I have to kill them.
The idea of moving it around a bit is to make sure that hot water gets right into all the feathers. And same thing for these hitch. I just take your fingers through it there, and then stick the feet through there, and it'll just tighten up. So yeah, give it a whirl.
Have you done this kind of thing before?
No, I've never even seen a real chicken in my life. It feels like it's still alive. It's still warm. Is this what they cook at the KFC stuff? We lost 15 by dogs, I believe, and lost 1 by them fighting.
Have a feast.
Just a small hole, and you can widen it out with just with your fingers. But this will be the gizzard. Some people eat the gizzards. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the gizzard, but the gizzard is usually the first thing that comes out. And that's essentially the stomach of the chicken. But what you do is you just take your fingers and run them around the inside of the ribs. Here, you can see what I mean there. See, this side I've got the lung out over here, but this side it's still in there. So there's the other lung. You can see what it looks like when it's done with. That's what I consider, you know, nice clean job out of it. You won't hurt them.
You won't feel it.
Well, you want to gut them right away. You want to do the whole thing. Yeah, you don't want the guts.
Say
What are you
bye.
gonna do with your chicken?
I'm gonna
Roast
go. I'm gonna cook for him.
Roast it.
Here's your supper.
Roast it. There you go.
Yay! My first time.
Job well done.
Chicken! Chicken.
Really pleased with how well you've done with raising them. That's awesome.
They're huge.
Yeah.
Feel sorry for the chickens. I feed them every day, all the time, about 4 times a day. Need water for them. A lot of work.
What do you think for next year?
I don't know. Not so sure. Tired.
How do you feel about seeing them go?
Kind of sad. Feel sorry.
Class is now beginning.
So essentially, what I do is I cover up their head. Yeah, I mean they're helpless. There's no squawking. There's no suffering. But I'll slice their neck, and what that does is allow them to bleed, and then they basically they flop around in the pail for a minute. Just their nerves are going, and then I dunk them in the hot water and pluck the feathers. And the idea of putting them in the water is that the feathers come out way easier. It just makes a huge, huge difference for getting the feathers out. Where's that paper? Is that handy? Okay.
Oh yeah, there it goes. First one.
So I just hang them by the feet here, so that, and it's just I use a half hitch knot. I just slide their feet through. If that water is not hot enough, they're a bugger to pluck.
I'm butchering a chicken.
Probably could dump some more hot water and there has to be some boiling water.
Have you done this before?
Never.
What is this? It's a supper. I'm hungry.
Did you eat once?
Somebody's coming with a chicken.
I'm gonna keep this. You're not gonna kill it. I'm gonna keep it.
That water's just a little bit hotter. Those feathers come up much easier.
The program went really well because of the chicken coop that we had that came with the chickens. So we didn't lose any to wild animals or dogs. As well, the chicken raiser, he said it's a 24-hour job looking after them. He kind of got attached to the chickens. So is his family. And they say that he doesn't want to kill any or eat any.
Okay.
So maybe you'll have a different feeling after it's processed.
Let's see. Quality control. No, not good enough. Get at her. Actually, just take your fingers and run your fingers up inside the ribs there, and you'll get underneath the lungs.
Chicken.
It just keeps the dogs away. See? And just stick on it. Just gets hurt.
Don't worry about leaving that fat in there. I mean, that's just going to help with cooking. It'll just add flavor.
It was my boy mostly that took care of them most of the time. My boy, he's 9 years old.
You just slice across the bottom side of the neck there. Yeah. So we see some blood come. That's good. Yeah. That's all there is to it.
I had to feed them all the time and put in water. Put in the water for the chickens. And me and my sister used to put them outside to get clean for it, so we can eat the chickens from the attack of the dogs that killed 9.
Oh. So what happened with the dogs?
We only caught 1 though. I bet he's lying around somewhere dead now. My dad shot him with a gun. We caught him by a cage. He only ate 1 chicken, and all the chicks were inside. I mostly love taking care of them and loving them.
Yeah.
There's bones inside. Oh, legs. You like eating their legs?
Finished product. Island Lake food.
Just had a baby. I hope you guys send me a cow too for the milk.
Feeding them and petting them. Just letting them outside for a while. They let us stick eggs. Sometimes they pick me.
Action.
Be very careful so you don't crack it. There, yep.
My turn.
Okay, your turn. These are the eggs that your hens gave. Okay, careful, there. Okay, you don't have to be scared of it. Put it in. There you go.
You're the one that takes the eggs.
Wow! It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And all you do now is just let it run under cold water. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama.
These were picked today.
Follow me.
Not boiled?
I eat boiled.
Okay, well you can try this. You can be the testers for your family. Yeah, okay, yeah.
I don't know.
Nothing wrong with the eggs, eh? It's good. What you want to try?
But I'm really encouraged by this year especially. It's been awesome.
Flip, did you know they can jump?